Hello SUMC, Rob here reporting in for one of SUMC Music's summer hangouts with some more thoughts and another friendly check-in to continue to hope you're safe and well and to encourage you to stay in touch. If you were in worship with us this past Sunday, or if you were watching us via the live stream, you heard us make a new musical friend. This is a story of connections and happy accidents and how musical family trees get built, and how I got to meet a genuine operatic baritone. Because that's who sang two glorious musical selections from Mendelssohn's Elijah this past Sunday. Well, let me start at the beginning. A few years ago, my fine SUMC music colleague Kevin was working with the theater program at Maynard High School. While he was there one day, he met a nice person named Robin, who was, among other things, the accompanist for Maynard High School's choral program. When Kevin set out to be the music director for Maynard High School's production of the musical Into the Woods a couple of years ago, Robin jumped in and played the second keyboard part in the pit orchestra. Robin has played the organ for a number of churches in the area in a number of different capacities. She played the piano with us as part of our Advent cantata this past December, so you've seen her about. With Kevin away for the past few Sundays this summer, he and I had worked to set up the musical content for those few services ahead of time, and we found that Robin was available to play the organ on July 14th this past Sunday. And as that day approached, I sent Robin a note, letting her know what hymns Pastor Lee had chosen for the day, and noting that I hadn't nailed down the special music just yet, but was working on it. One Sunday about 3 weeks ago or so, Robin was at the organ at a church not too far from SUMC, and after that service, a gentleman came out of the congregation and approached the bench, so to speak. They struck up a conversation, and it turned out that he was a trained baritone singer. So when I sent Robin that note about, hey, I'm still figuring out what and who the music would be for Sunday the 14th, Robin replied by saying, well, as it happens, I know a guy with a skill set. And that's the story of how this past Sunday, SUMC met a new friend. His name was, well, still is, Ron Williams, and he's one whale of an operatic baritone. Let me let you in on a little secret here. When musicians occasionally come into a church to contribute music to a Sunday service, and we're meeting them, and by we I mean Kevin or me, meeting them for the first time, like any other first meeting, we're hopeful that they're nice people, and we're also prepared for them to be any version of a human personality. Humble, egotistical, confident, overconfident, accommodating, demanding. They can be like Forrest Gump's box of chocolates. I'm not saying this because Ron was a heck of a singer. I call Ron Williams our new friend because that's truly what he turned out to be. I hope some of you got to meet him before Kate and Zach's baby shower really got rolling after Sunday's service. If you did, I bet you got the same first impression I did. He was just a lovely human being. At 20 minutes to 10 a.m. when he rolled in about 3 split seconds, any fears I had had were dispelled. After service, I genuinely said, come back any time, and he genuinely replied, I would love to. And before he headed out, after he and I had stood on the outer edges of the baby shower event and chatted about lots and lots and lots of different topics, he said what a good time he'd had throughout the morning and that he loved the energy of SUMC. So, apparently we made a good first impression too, which you can perhaps understand made me very happy. Because, as the old saying goes, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. Well done, everyone. Anyway, please check back here every Friday afternoon if you like for more video hellos here on SUMC's Facebook page or on the SUMC YouTube channel, Sudbury United Methodist Church 2501. My email address will appear here momentarily. Please feel free to use it any time for any reason. And as always, if you need to get in touch with any church staff people for any reason, please do, during normal business hours, of course, because no matter how, no matter what, doing the work of the church together is the big thing. Keep in touch, keep the faith, stay connected.